What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back in this one, another video to pump out to my young boys, maybe girls. But nah, for real. Let me move this back. Ooh, pop. But nah, for real. Let's talk about some real stuff. What was we talking about? Oh yeah. Basically, let's just jump right into it. Today I want to talk about that suffer phase, bro. Everybody, to get where they trying to get, got to go through a point where you got to suffer a little bit. I'm just going to call it the suffering phase. It's a point where you're going to have to suffer. And a lot of people's problem these days is they hate the suffer phase. Hey, everybody hate the suffering phase. But to get to where you're trying to go, you're going to have to get through that phase to get to the next level. And I say this because I just started working a new job recently. And it's supposedly a good opportunity. You know, that's what everybody's saying. And I'm sure it is. But I see a lot of, I'm personally probably not going to be staying there that long. I'm just using this as like, as a means of boosting this, what's going on right now. Yeah, my camera filled up. But as I was saying, I started working the job, and like I said, I was using it to propel myself, because it's like, bro, it's just part of that stage. It's part of the life. You got to go through these phases to get to that next level. And in order for me to get to the next level, I got to sit up there and suffer a little bit. But I say that to also say a lot of people's problem is they hate this phase so much, they easy to quit and give up. And when you give up, you never give yourself that proper push, because you expecting everything to come to you easy. If you sit up there and start the suffer phase and you give up, you won't even actually get accustomed to the suffering phase. Like, imagine post office workers, let's use them for examples, mail letter carriers. So you think that these people's legs wasn't like done the first weeks on the job, where they had to sit up there and walk all day through, do their routes and everything? Imagine if all of them on their first few days, they was like, nah, this is dead. I'm through with this. I can't be walking this long. I can't be doing this for this long. It's a wrap. A lot of people would never get to wherever they get to in life, because they couldn't tolerate standing. They couldn't tolerate the phase where you got to suffer a little bit. And that's the phase I'm in, working this current job, where it's like, dang. That first thought in my head be like, damn, I might have to dip off on this. This ain't for me. But when you give yourself time to get used to suffering, I'm gonna say, when you give yourself time to get used to it, it end up being like second nature. You're like, oh yeah, it ain't as bad as it was before. Like, you just got to give yourself time to get accustomed to certain things, because if not, you never gonna be able to open up the opportunity to propel yourself to the next level, because you want everything to come easy. Like, it's called a grind for a reason. If you grinding, you grinding. If you not, you not. Everything, if everything just was handed to you, you never grinded. And it don't work like that for nobody, especially people like us. So I just want to get on here real quick to tell y'all, whatever you doing, stick through it. If it's okay, no, let's get into it. If you sticking through it to get somewhere else in life, and you know for a fact that it can help you with that, then do it. Stick with it. But if you on some, like, you ain't got no path and you kind of just going with the flow and you suffering for no reason, you think you need this, but you want some other stuff, and that's where you need to reevaluate yourself and find your purpose. Because if you just suffering and you don't even know why you suffering, or you just in eternal suffering with no plan to get out or do anything else or actually do what matters to you, then you not on the right path. You might be suffering when you don't even need to be suffering, and that's self-inflicted. You hurting yourself. So yeah, really get on that. If you just working a job for no reason and you don't even know why you there, and you just, I think it's gonna do this for me, or I guess I don't even know if that's what I really want. The outcome, like, it's a problem. You gotta really get that together. You gotta really find out your real purpose and give yourself that push, because if you ain't even got no purpose, you more prone to quit what you're doing because you don't even know why you're doing it. Like in my case, I'm gonna stick through it because I know it's gonna benefit the bigger picture in the long run. It's gonna take me to where I can eventually leave comfortably and know that I got what I got on the side, or I got what I wanted to do the whole time. This is just, stepping stone, like the crate challenge. Think of it all like the crate challenge. This is just another crate that I'm stepping on right now and using it to my advantage. So that's pretty much the video for today. I just wanted to get something quick out there. Just had this little thought. So this is definitely a short one. I say that all the time, but I can see the time now. So I know this is definitely a short one. Oh, shit. But that's pretty much it for today. I got a little clicker thing now, so I don't even got to hit the camera to end it. Take care. Stay safe. I'm on y'all boys. What the fuck?
This that reality shit.